Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode playthrough. Last episode we went ahead and crafted up the fluid tank, so we got to figure out what the best use for that one is. At least this one. We're going to get more than that, obviously. Yeah. In the meantime, I figured I would just craft up some of these tools just to knock out some of these quests in here, and we should be able to shift click most of that in, so just do matrix. I didn't really look at all the things, I just grabbed a bunch of this stuff figuring. Just do that. I don't know if I'm actually going to be using much of this stuff, but there's quests for it. I was thinking about, I'm not sure if as we can see, like, since we have so many recipes learned and they're all a million and stuff, sometimes the AA system struggles a bit, and I'm not sure if that's because it doesn't have enough power or that's just always going to do that kind of thing. So I was thinking maybe I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time crafting something up that's not going to fix that. Because there is a creative energy cell for applied energy, and it's not even like that difficult. Like, the only thing annoying is the block of insanium, but I'm pretty sure we have some of those, don't we? I don't have the actual ingots, but I do have the essence. I thought we had a... Didn't we have an insanium ingot? Supremium, Superium. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we just have the essence. I should probably get... Well, I don't even know. Like, what else is this going to get used in? Alright, we don't need that. And then that's the only other thing it's used in. So I don't know if we're going to need it. Yeah, I should probably test that before I go ahead and spend time on that. Because I think this is just going to be a bit laggy like that. But it may be... It might be a power thing. Where... like, I need to get under. Where is my... Way down here. I don't think it's like draining that completely when I open up the A system. Fortunately, it's a bit hard to. Like if I... Yeah, it's not that. It's not a power thing. I didn't think it was. It's just going to be laggy with that if I have that thing in there. But, I mean, we kind of knew that. Like, if I take that out, it won't be laggy anymore. But it's not that big of a deal. I was just... It doesn't really bother me. But, alright. Moving on. I guess we could just throw all this stuff in there, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Why would I need... I don't really need any of that stuff. Like, why would I need, like, an infinity axe? I don't have anything I'm chopping down. The infinity bow would be about the most useful here. But, alright, anyway, moving on. I'm thinking we need to get Chaos Ingots. That's kind of the next goal. We mentioned that. So to get Chaos Ingots, we have all this stuff, easy enough. But we need Chaos Catalysts. Now, this is not easy enough. This is, yeah, this is something. And I think we're gonna need... I'm not sure how many of these we need. Like, this is only 2 in there. That's the only combination recipe. And then... Oh yeah, So we need a few Chaos Ingots there. Yeah, how many is in that? That's 4. That's 16. No. 4, 8, 12, 14 Chaos Ingots for the Chaos Blanks. But again, this is the only recipe I can find that has Chaos Blanks. So I don't know if we're gonna really need that much. I don't know. I thought we needed tons and tons of these. Admittedly, it kind of like... So if we... Let's see. I'm sure we're going to want to get the creative generator. So that's 4. That's probably like the next... Well, I mean, power isn't even like an issue though. I don't know. That's what I think. Anyway, basically the goal is... Can show? Maybe it's on. Oh, this is all the different quests that we have to do. There are these, which... Oh, there's a creative chest. Alright, so these are some extra quests. Once we do all the quests. So some of these may... I don't know. I would like to do at least most of these. I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure you have to raise every single seed up to 10, 10, 10. So I don't know about that one. But, alright. So we should be using... We need to get Chaos Catalyst. Is there any way we can use the creative fluid to assist in that is kind of what I am wondering. Now... Yeah, I don't know... Oh boy. I'm just noticing that. Yeah, this is going to be pretty difficult. These. But let's focus on this. So we got neutronium. Let me cut here. I'm going to start... Man, I don't know how I'm going to automate this. I mean... Man, the one thing, this is making me nervous. Everything else isn't that bad, but this, automating, and this is a bit worrisome. Oh, and by the way, I told right after I finished recording last episode, I was like, oh, it was the dimensional shards. I like all of a sudden like realized I'm like, what am I doing? I can just automate the block. So as we can see here, osmium ore. I forgot to mention that I did the osmium ore was for the oh my goodness, the creative tank. Yeah, I needed the osmium clump. So I'm like, oh, I can just get that. And dimensional shards, we can, if we want, we can just automate that block. I totally forgot about that. So I just realized that because the amethyst and the rhyme are really annoying to get as well. And I can just automate the block that they drop from. Anyway, so yeah, let me cut here. Let me figure out how I want to do this. I'm almost thinking the easiest would be that again. But man, that just looks silly. I just don't, I don't know. It just looks crazy. But I mean, I think this is the easiest way, just to have it connected to that. When there's different things, and that way I don't have to come up with a recipe and try to automate it. Like, because there is no way to like, just autocraft, like, yeah, I don't know. So let me, yeah, let me cut here and we'll come back. And we are back, and I've kind of set up another kind of, I don't know, chest array or whatever you want to call it, with all the things back there. And I have no idea if this is the best way to do it. There probably is better ways to do it, but I don't know. I'm just kind of, now that I'm kind of looking at it, I do actually kind of like it. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up switching all this and make that. No reason. Absolutely no reason to, I'm sure. But, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so I got that set up, and as we can see, I've started doing the things. I also switched these out to alchemical chests, because now we know them. Since we got the, oh, it's gonna be, they're in there somewhere. Yeah, right there. So we learned it. So I switched out the things, and basically, it is just basically a thing to, they don't even stay in the chest, they just go straight through. It just, I put them there to, I don't know, because I just think that looks way better than having just a few barrels like that. I don't know. That's what I'm just looking at this. I'm like, I don't really like how that looks, where it's like a mix. I like how it, I don't know. I just like that. I know they're not exactly the same, but that just looks so much nicer. But yeah, anyway, so I've just been starting, and we can see all the ones, the darker ones are obviously EMC, and then the other ones do not have EMC, so we will have to figure out a way to get those. Now these that I'm kind of on at the moment, since we just got, I just started doing like the first row. Also, these have a heck of a lot of EMC too. So chaotic cores are 4 million each, and these are 266, what is that, billion? I think that's billion, isn't it? But as you can see, I put a whole lot of final shards in there. I don't know if we're gonna need that many, or if we're going to need way more. I actually don't know, but we have tons in our farm, so I figured why not. But anyway, moving on, these. So we need the wafers. We need all the wafers to get this set up, and ethereal slates. Now I'm thinking, since we just crafted up the thing, I actually think I am going to do this. Not ethereal, fluid conduit. Yeah, I think this is the best use of our first one, I think. Because that'll help us get these, and I won't have to worry about filling this up. I can't see anything else on here that fluid. The only other thing would maybe be brown plastic. I could do plastic, but we have quite a bit of it at the moment. Actually, not even that much if you think about it. 219,000, that's only 219 sheets of plastic. Like, that's actually not that much. So I may need to be crafting up a second one sooner than later. And unfortunately, the degree ingots do not have like you can't melt them down, unfortunately. So, yeah. I was like, oh, for a second I thought that was like, oh, we can. Yeah, they don't have like there's no molten version, unfortunately. That would be kind of cool to do that. But yeah, I think we'll just do this, and is my, I totally started looking for my bucket. But I do not have a backpack. There we go. We'll put that in there, and then was active. Ah, that's something I didn't think about. All right. You need to put runes to speed that up. So that is something I might need to think about. Their rune of, what are they? Dislocation or displacement? The displacement rune? I think it may be displacement runes that are used for that. I'll craft one of those up, and then we'll take a look, because that is very slowly going in there. So next part, I need to do, I'm doing like so many different things here, which is kind of fun actually, you know, but I need to get circuits, all those wafers, not circuits, but they're circuit something. So basically I am just crafting up some manganese dioxide and thorium oxide. Gone ahead and just threw a whole bunch of speed upgrades in there, and connect it to the wireless. So thorium, we need 8, I believe. I actually don't need 8 because I already have 1. I didn't think about that, but we'll just do 8. And then I'll probably probably break this one down. But I think we're just gonna do it over here. I finally broke down the rest of that stuff from our super old pulverizing and all that stuff. Finally ended up broken it all down. And I was gonna leave the oh my goodness. I was gonna leave all the rotors or whatever, but I accidentally, when I was cleaning up, I accidentally vein mined all the platform. So I was like, well, might as well just get rid of them. So I think we'll just do this, and then just trying to leave myself a bit of room here for all these different kind of builds we're probably gonna need. Moving forward, because a lot of this stuff we're gonna have to be auto-crafting and all sorts. But I don't think there's any other way to do this besides doing it this way. I could be wrong, but I definitely... Alright, so that is... If you get that tile cannot receive energy on the side, it's because I have it set to the wrong thing. It needs to be on input. Ooh. Is that... I had... It's powered on the one side, right? The one with the green? Maybe it was... No, I think it was on I think it was on the right side before, but... Oh, maybe these can only be... Ah, those can only... Alright, so that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to do one at a time here, right? Because I can't... I don't think I can click on that side, and we can see there's a little bit of TPS lag, but that is from my farm, fortunately. Alright, so it's a bit annoying because these are sided, and I don't think I can... There's no way to change that, which is kind of annoying. These... Alright, so I can spin this around if I want to do that. I don't need to be... I didn't actually have to do this. I could have just spun them around, done that, and... Oh, actually, I don't know. No, that wouldn't have worked. So I need them facing that way. Alright, I think that... How many lines are there? 8. Yeah, alright. It was a bit hard to tell if that was going all the way over there, but it is. Yeah. Alright, so this. How do we want to tackle this? I'm thinking... Let me cut here and let me think how I want to do this. We could either do... I'm like really a big fan of these, actually. I'm not sure. Let me figure this out and we'll come back. Alright, we're back and I've got a couple more runes on here. It's speeding up, but I'm just waiting for imbued things to get crafted up. It is a bit annoying with the water buckets because they turn empty and then it turns into a runic capacity. I don't know if there's any... Other than having a whole bunch of water buckets already in there, but I don't know. They're already like in there with EMC, so yeah, that's a bit weird. But anyway, I'm just kind of waiting for the imbued stuff and then I'm going ahead and... I don't know if this is actually going to screw anything up if I do this, but pull that out while I am fixing this. What did I get? 6. Alright, and then it should slowly get faster and faster. I'm going to do figure like a 26 or something like that. It's going, it's a percent, so the more you get, the faster it increases. But also, gone ahead and finish this. I don't know. I kind of like it. Is it over-engineered? Possibly, but basically I just have the items, the repeaters, and the torches and stuff in the back. and then each one's a different color, and then I just have whichever one of that color needs to go in there. And then up top, I just have the other stuff. So there's diamonds. Diamonds go in 3 of them. So there's diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. And then I have redstone and silicon. And then all the rest of the other stuff. Now, this is all connected. So in theory, something could get screwed up. But if I pull like the stack of diamonds, the wrong item might go in there. But I don't think this is never going to be crafting faster than these things will insert. So I don't think that's, if there's one stack in there already, I don't think this is ever going to get screwed up, but it is a possibility. I've gone ahead and I just threw storage buses. I don't want this running permanently. I don't like anything running permanently if it doesn't need to. So once we fill up all the things that we need filled up, then these will shut off. So I think with the storage buses, I think that is the best way to do that. But over here, I'm going to need a bunch of export buses and stuff to fill these, which will eventually end up going in there. But before we get that, I think other than creating all that stuff over here and just piping it directly into here, getting sent into here, which I don't really want to do. I just want to have some of this stuff is going to be, you know, a little more complicated to craft up. So I need to have it, I'll probably craft a lot of it over there and then just export it over here is what I'm thinking. And like infinity catalysts, and that's over there. So that I don't know what I'm going to do with, because those are a little more complicated. I need to get them auto crafting, but I don't know. Anyway, I need to change this to a P2P because we're going to have a whole lot of stuff over here. And who knows how many more kind of arrays we're going to get. So I want to switch this over to a P2P network. So I've gone ahead and done a dense cable there, P2P tunnel right there. I have set it, as we can see, to that frequency 933 or whatever. And yeah, I'm just going to run this over. Unfortunately, underneath, it's a little... I can't... The way I have this all, it's just too complicated trying to get to a controller. So I'm just going to make the base look even worse and go up top here. I don't really want to, but... question, yeah, I'll just... this, I guess. Oops, see, that's not what we want to do. And network, I may pull this out while I'm doing this, because it's like, it's still a little bit laggy, but not as laggy. It gets really laggy. All right, there we go. Kind of got it. Oh, I was like stuck in one. Oh, fucking that. I need to get rid of that. I've been crashing into it for like the whole series. Yeah, this is a bit farther than I realized. Should have just done a quantum bridge or whatever that thing is called. I really don't usually like having like just a random kind of cable way up visible, but oh well. Alright, so we'll just bring it to like here and then like to the edge. And then I'm kind of designing this so it can be expanded. Alright, that's probably one too many. So what we'll do is throw this P2P on the end. And then we can do that. Anyway. Yeah, we'll just do that for now and then I will probably expand it. So what we're gonna do is just disconnect that. Probably even, I may clean up this cabling a little bit, but we'll get rid of all that. I may even, maybe I'll bring this down or something. I don't know. Want to get this hooked back up. Oh, I miscalculated that. All right, and then this stuff will be connected to that. So let's right click on that, and that will connect that. So in theory, these should get condensed down to one channel and then output over here. In theory, we should see it pop up. Right, I don't have it connected to power. Right. I need, how do we want to do this? Quartz, we could probably do. I can find it. What's it called? Quartz cable? Quartz fiber. Go grab a, I think I need like, I only need one, I think. But basically if we do that and that, these don't transfer, I'm remembering correctly, they don't transfer channels. I'm gonna do, I usually do that just to kind of denote that it's not. But it needs to be, yeah, this P2P thing needs to be connected to the thing with power, basically. It needs to be powered. I don't know if that's the correct term, but yeah. All right, so there is that. We can see there are two, and there we go. So there's two channels. We can see that these are now hooked up. So basically they're coming over here, getting condensed down into one. It's a bit complicated to see because these P2P tunnels are actually, this is what the two channels on there, that's the P2P tunnels. I could also, I could have just sent that into there actually, but anyway. Have it directly, the P2P tunnels connected directly. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think this is actually, no, I'll leave it for now. I think it's, this may actually be a separate network. This might actually, the way I've done that, might actually be a separate network. I probably need to fix that. Anyway, let's do export acceleration. Start with this one. So that one, basic wafer. And like I said a few times, I have no idea if this is terribly like inefficient or what really. So I'm just kind of, you know, just doing my own thing, and that pulled that out. So yeah, I'm gonna fix this. I think the way I've set that up is actually not correct. Probably gonna have it like that. All right, so in theory, all right, they are getting put in there though. All right, well, it's working. So maybe I'll leave it. Anchors aren't. That's annoying. Anchors don't have. They do not have. Oh, we'll leave it. Yeah, so I'll just keep doing this with the. I'll just kind of go along, and yeah, once I get these. Yeah, see, this is a bit of an issue, which I kind of knew. Though it looks like that was like the last one, I think. Yeah, I need to get more of those in there because we are using up, especially if we're doing ethereal, because we're going to need lots of ethereal things here. So I need to oh right, I unhooked that, so it doesn't know any of the thing. I don't know, because it leaves the. I think it's because it leaves the buckets in. But anyway, I will just, like I said, continue kind of crafting up. It's going to take me a little while, especially for some items that I'm not fully, I haven't figured out yet, for the Chaos Ingots. Oops. Alright, but every one of these, it should start, well, it is speeding up, but it's definitely, yeah, see now it's like up to 400. It was what, 20 millibuckets at first, now it's up to 400. So the more you add, the faster and faster as it goes. But alright, I'll continue up in this, and yeah, let me come back. Alright, I've gone ahead and also crafted up some acceleration rooms. I think these will speed up the amount of time it takes to start. I am reading that correctly. So we put one of these in here, and we can see it doesn't start right away. Now there it goes, and then it pauses, and then it goes. So I think the acceleration rooms will speed that part of it up, because that is the slowest part at the moment, I think. Just gonna pull that out at the moment. And since we're no longer doing self-sacrifice, there is no point to have any of this. I actually can get rid of all that. We don't need any of that anymore. But I just wanted to see if this does what I think it does. So if we put that in there, does this go a little faster? Yeah, it's going a little faster. I need to put more in it. See, that doesn't feel like... I don't know. I'll have to keep upgrading this. We'll get rid of all the... Can probably get rid of most of this stuff. As we can see, it does appear... I can actually need ethereal. Might as well set that up. It does appear that 26 of the displacement rooms seems to be fast enough to keep up with how fast it is going. So I may, well, I'm going to replace all these with acceleration runes, and speed runes are good. Speed runes speed up how fast it like imbues the stuff. I don't know what the actual term is, but let's just see. Doesn't feel like it's gone much faster those in, but yeah, it looks like it's keeping up. Yeah, it actually is keeping up. I'm seeing it go, yeah. All right, cool. So that is, you need 26 of those to keep up with that, in the ratio that I have. But yeah, anyway, so I've also gone ahead and starting to fill all these chests up. Obviously, these chests aren't going to be, well, in the end, they will have stuff in them, but they're going to be piped into here. And I've noticed that happening before in other things too. The thing like stays rendered like that. That's kind of funny. But all right, unfortunately, it's going to take me some time to do this, and it's a lot of the same kind of stuff. So I'm just going to continue getting everything ready for here. I mean, this stuff's pretty easy. I just have to throw it in there and yeah, throw one of these things in. And yeah, we will continue. Hopefully we will get the Chaos Catalyst next episode. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we will be able to complete a Catalyst next episode, but hopefully we'll see if I run into any issues. This could be a thing. That could be a problem. How the heck do I automate this when you have to put a specific amount in? I guess, I don't know. We'll have to come up with that next episode. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, so thanks for watching and have a good one.